This is Space Engineers. I am Glendin ThePackRat. This is episode 13. Now, my little ship has evolved a little bit since the last episode. I have, I don't know, put a couple little blocks on it to make it a little more sculpted. I put the laser turrets on it to help protect it from drones. I had such a problem with drones where I had like 12 Arvantages show up, each one of them pumping out a drone until I had 30 drones around me. There was just no way for me to manufacture enough ammo to keep the drones off me. I eventually had to turn off drones. Weapons are hot, drones are not. I decided that drones were just overpopulating and choking me out. It's just, I guess they're having a balancing problem on that. But I wanted to show you something. This was something different I'm going to do. There's a raiding outpost and a Cerberus destroyer that showed up over there. Ooh, a business shipment too. I wanted to show you. There's something called a hacking computer I decided to put in, and it's down there. I have two of them actually. One's over here on the other side. I wasn't going to close this up yet until you guys saw it. But there's two of them, and they work by placing them on an enemy ship, and they hack through everything that's on an enemy ship until it becomes yours. Now, they even work through a merge block. I'm going to go ahead and just weld that up for a second here. And I want to, I have these three merge blocks right here because I want the components for them, because when I get to the enemy ship, I wish to be able to throw one down real quick. Now, here's the trick. Now, I have two of those hacking computers. I have a couple of merge blocks I put underneath here. So if I have a merge block on an enemy ship and I can connect to it, those hacking computers will automatically try to take over the ship a piece at a time. Every couple of seconds it starts hacking another one. The speed depends on how many computer components each one of them has. Now, I forgot to put this in. Now, that's very important. We're going to go up there and we're going to pretend that we're pirates, so that when we get up there, we're not going to get our butt shot off. So we're going to go with this belongs to nobody, and then we're going to find the camera, cam, and that belongs to space pirates. Now, the reason you did this is because you can't ever get it back once it turns to the space pirate. The whole ship would have to be deconstructed and put back in. But yeah, I need to go up to the ship. Let's get motoring here. Let's get closer to it first. So I'm cloaked. They think I'm a pirate, right? There's a ship called the Cerberus destroyer. Let's get a forward motion to turn off the dampeners and start moving in that direction. Yeah, basically, we're going to go up there like another pirate, right up to him. We're going to grind off a couple of weapons on one side, and I'm going to have to pop out at that point. Hopefully all the weapons pointing at me will be off, ground off, destroyed, and I can pop out, throw a merge block down, merge with the ship, and my ship will then merge and hack everything on that ship, turning it to mine. Our only problem is we're really close to a raiding outpost. I want the Cerberus destroyer, so we're going to have to go to the raiding outpost first, grind off those weapons, then go over to the destroyer and grind off a few weapons on one side just so I can get out, put a merge block down, merge the ship, and then hack it. So that's what I'm planning. Whether it works or not is a completely different story. Let's just build up some speed here and get us going. But yeah, this the hacking block, that's another mod. I guess I need to put a list of mods somewhere so that you can really see what I'm doing. But yeah, it's a hacking block. Just type in hacking, I think it comes up. I don't put in a mod unless it's really been used and really been has positive reviews to it. Has a lot of reviews. There's a little camera there. I deployed. That's another mod. It's a telescope. We will look at it now as we're getting up to speed. You can mouse wheel into it, move up to what we're looking at, and it's sort of an X-ray camera. It doesn't show you the outside of the ship, but it shows you what's in it. That's a raiding outpost, and Cerberus is about here. That's a really big ship. That's a really big ship. Alright, hit T to get off the camera. V again to get me outside view. And we're still heading in. Now, the Crab is a really versatile little ship. And I guess I should publish it. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments if you want me to publish the ship. And I'll put it up there for you guys to have. Now, the next version of this ship I'm going to call the Long Crab, with a plus to the back. Well, basically, it's going to have 2 cargo holds, and it's going to have the refineries inside between the cargo holds instead of hanging out the back underneath the cutters, and the drills. So I'm thinking, you know, I can always put a drill on anytime I want when I find a nice deposit of uranium or something. They're very easily built and destroyed, especially if I put them on in front of the cutters. I can just turn the cutters on and suck them back into the ship. I can plunk them out there just in front of the cutters, turn them on, turn on the welders, build them, turn them on, use them, and then cut them off again just by turning on the cutters. So I think I'll go by that on the next ship and not really have them hanging at the back. But I want to put another piece of ship on the back, something that's detachable. And then I was thought, okay, I'll have it detachable so that it can grab onto the ship I'm dealing with, so it doesn't move around while I'm cutting it up. Because they changed something. When you go to create a ship, or when you go to merge block a ship and then try to turn it into a station, you can't do that anymore. When you create a station block, put a merge block on it, and then try to merge block the ship to the station block to turn the ship to the station, it doesn't work anymore. Those station blocks move around. They're not quantum locked to the universe anymore. So you have to figure out a new way of keeping the thing you're working on from moving. So my cure to that is to build a section in the back that detaches. I can fly around, throw a merge block on the ship somewhere that I'm cutting up, and then merge that to the ship so that it keeps it from moving around. It's got a lot of thrusters and stuff on it. And I decided, well, since I'm not putting a cargo pod on the inside of that, how about we put a jump drive or 2 and some capacitors for charging it up really fast. So we can then go out to whatever we want if we wanted to and merge block on it and then jump back to our central position where we have other ships parked. Because when you merge block with a jump drive and then you jump, it takes the ship you just merged with you. So that's pretty cool. So I can merge to that ship, hack it, make it mine, and then jump back to a location with it, provided we have enough power. And we're coming up on it. Coming up on it, and not want to overshoot it, but I don't want to stop it and have to restart this mess again, speeding up, because this ship really is overloaded. I don't know if you figured it out, but 19 tons of whatever we've got here. I'm calling it tons. The heavier the ship is, the harder it is to get moving and slowed down again. Let's see how quickly it slows down. Too quickly. Now I made sure I wasn't going to smash into this by not targeting directly at it. So we're going to get about 1,000 away, maybe 1,500. I have to reorient on it and then get in closer. But I'm just letting it coast till we get, because this ship, believe it or not, takes a long time to start, but it's pretty quick. It's slowing down, and I can slow down in any direction. So we're not going toward it. We're still going like down. Look at that. A raiding outpost and Cerberus. Wow. That destroyer is pretty quick. Pretty good. It's pretty huge. Not quick. I'm moving pretty quick. So let's go toward the raiding outpost first. And see about grinding off some weapons. So far, our little ruse has worked. They think we're pirates. Cerberus, not so much. It's calling for an emergency. You're not under attack. I'm a pirate. If that starts shooting, it would start shooting at me already. Let's turn off our weapons. Maybe that's what's got it yelling. Now I'm going to turn off that for just a minute so that I can see where I'm going. Although I do not have anything on speed right now. I don't want to get going too quick, but I don't want... I want to be able to find the weapons on this thing. I mean, I can't pop out and look and grind them off because I get shot, but... I mean, right there is a weapon. Right? I think all this thing has, if I remember right, is a weapon on each side that I can grind off. So now we've located them and I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's get closer to it. Grind that weapon off, go to the other side. I don't want to hack this yet. I just want to be able to have it not shoot at me when I suddenly turn the Cerberus into mine. By hacking it. And then we'll come back, hack this, and we'll cut this up. Until it starts flying away. That's why I need the other ship. I need the other part of the ship where I can attach it, lock onto this, and we can probably cut the whole ship up before we go anywhere. It'll take a little while. I'm not sure if Cerberus will take off. What weapon? I don't see no weapon. I don't see no weapon at all. What is that hanging on there? I don't see no weapon. Do you see a weapon? Nope, didn't see one. Let's go take the other weapon off this thing so I don't get shot. Cerberus is calling for an emergency. I mean, the weapons are on. It's calling for an emergency, but it's not shooting at me because it thinks something's hinky, but I'm still a pirate. Or maybe it's the raiding post. Maybe the raiding post was after the Cerberus, because that's kind of strange that a Cerberus destroyer would be part of a raiding post. I think maybe they raided it and hacked it, and now I'm going to just take and hack them. What weapon? I didn't see no weapon. Okay, the weapon is gone off of that. Let's see about moving to the Cerberus. Let's get moving closer to the Cerberus. Where's the weapons? I just need to I need to find a place that's not going to shoot at me so that I can merge block it and have the hacking computers take over. And it's not shooting at me. So our ruse is still working even though it called for an emergency. Maybe, like I said, it called for an emergency because it's too close to the raiding outpost. But why isn't it moving? I'm also thinking about starting to use, with the new ship, mind you, I'll use the, I'll use the, just want to get a good look at this. Where's the weapons? Which is the top? Why isn't it under power? Anyway, what I'm thinking about is using the, on the little detachable part, I'm thinking about using a tractor beam to go after ships that are moving. I'll get up close to them, detach from that. There's the weapons. Missile launchers and all kinds of things. I don't want to get shot. Alright, there's one just to the back of that mess. Which is the top? I think this is the bottom. Well, that's the side, right? That would be the top. How am I going to get in there? I'm going to have to just tip the... These weapons are pretty, hidden. Pretty... Oh, come on. Pretty in there. Hard to get at. I just need to not get shot, because then we're really up the creek. And the only way I can do this is to... Let me back this up. Back this up. Come at the back. And see about... Let's take that... we were our cutter ship. We just cut off the whole mess there. Let's go ahead and take off the beacon on the top. How close are we to the antenna? Is the antenna actually sticking out the back? It is. I can swipe those antennas too. Yeah, there is a... Oops. That wasn't a good thing. Let me fix that. Turn that on a minute. Back it up, back it up. We're going to cut this up anyway, so... yeah, we're going to cut this up. So let's go up here. We're going to go forward and we're going to take out the that gun and make me a nice flat spot where I can get out without getting shot. I think that's the bridge. Yeah, so I think we're at the top. Yep, that's the bridge. So... we're just going to take this off until we have a place. If I could just cut the power, that would work too, but I just want to go forward enough to take out that gun so that I don't get shot when I jump out. Will I do it? Oh, what gun? Quite sure I don't know what you're talking about. Now here's an idea that I wasn't thinking of. Oh, those are oxygen thingies. I need to get underneath that without getting shot. You know, I should have left a pass through where I could just go straight through my own ship in order to merge block. So they wouldn't shoot me on the left or right. I don't think they have a... If I go out to the side, they're going to get me. But if I went straight through to underneath, they wouldn't get me, right? Will they start shooting at... I'm going to save this right now, because I don't know if they're going to start shooting at me as soon as they pop out. I have to put the merge block down. I don't know any automated way to do that. I mean, the merge block could be right there, or directly under me. It's not a problem. But these weapons over here, unless I cut them off, are going to start shooting at me if I go off the side of my ship. So, are they shooting? I don't know. So let's do this. Let's give myself a pass-through to the underside of my ship. Maybe I'll actually put a set of doors here so I can go through. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, I'm peaceable, don't shoot me. I think I'm going to have to build that up. Put one there and one there. 7. I got to go up. I got to go up a hair. This is going to work. Up just a hair. Just a hair. That's all I needed was a hair. 8. 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8, 8. No, that's not one. 7. Yes. Oh, this is gonna so work. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I'm really not here. Oh, see, they're shooting. They're shooting. They're shooting. Ah, they're shooting. Get through into the ship. Get back into the ship. They're shooting. Who are they shooting at? Hope it's not me. Oh, no. Really? How the hell did they do that? Really? Oh, no. It must have been the back of the ship. They blew it up. Oh, man. Get into the cockpit. They blew the... Really? They messed up my ship. Look what they did. Oh, I can't believe you guys. You blew out the cockpit and everything. See what they did? Now, I got to turn the merge block on somehow. Alright, I got to find merge blocks. Oh, you're so going to get it. I have a merge block 1 and a merge block 2 on the front of that ship. I'm not sure which one it is. You've got the merge block now. That's 6 and 7. Oh, why isn't it merge blocking? Really? You just destroyed the whole front of my ship. Ah. But it's not merge blocking. Really? And why is that? Oh, you know why? And it shot at my ship and destroyed that mess up front that I'm going to have to rebuild. But then it stopped shooting. Or did it? Did it break itself? I think they broke themselves after they shot it. Oh, there was one up front that was shooting at me. It was just because I was outside the cockpit. Oh, man. That just wasn't right at all. In any way, shape, or form. Merge block won't connect. And you know why the merge block won't connect? Because it's not my ship. I'm going to have to get out again. Drop down behind where the engines are and throw one of those hacking things down that I don't even have on the bar. So, oh, you know what that was? Oh, I left the welders on. Oh, mistakes have been made. Oh, shit. I have no way to turn the welders off. No. Well, we have a problem here. I am going to have to reload this because real mistakes have been made. Serious. Well, that you learn, right? So let's load this again. Let's check the settings. Hope you can see this all because it's not in the game. The drones are off, but everything else is live. And this is a list of mods. If you guys can really see this, I'm not sure. Pause your screen if you need to. I'm going to keep it here a second. And I'm going to go down and show you all of them. Those are the mods. And I am going to go back and reload the game. So, yeah. I'm going to come right up into a blind spot like where the engines are. Then get out. This merge blocking thing I thought was going to work isn't. So I'm going to have to just sneak up on it, throw down one of those hacking computers, and just keep out of its way. So right in between the engines seems to be a blind spot. And that's how I'm going to have to do this from now on, I think. Putting down a merge block isn't going to work the way I thought it was. So, wow. Mistakes have been made. Serious mistakes. But that's what testing does, right? So let's, we're not really there yet. There we go. We're back. We are at the Cerberus Destroyer. I think right in the middle of the engines is a blind spot. And we can actually, I don't want to take the whole engines out yet. I want to take those out though. Stop calling for help. There we go. You can no longer call for help. Now I don't see any engines, any guns back here on this. So we could tilt it forward. I could put my cockpit right up against it and I could get out without getting shot. What do you think? Turn it off. And I could back up a bit. And then go toward the ship. I need to be under cover of this ship. And now if this ship was under power and I had no way to stop it, I'd grind the engines off in the back. But because it's just sitting here, normally I just go after stations, but considering this ship is sitting here, it's a rare treat. So let's go a little closer without getting my ass swamped. Let's back up so like my cockpit's in the middle of it. I don't see any guns. Do you? Alright. Cross your fingers. Jetpack on. Hello. Smile. I'm going to do hacking computer. The hacking computer looks just like one of these programmable blocks, but it says hacking computer on it. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to sit it down any which way it'll fit. Now even if I leave and go away somewhere else, mistakes have been made. Stop shooting at my ship. They didn't like the hacking. Will you stop shooting at me? Back up a little more. The hacking computer is on there and it will be taking control of these things. It's still trying to get me. Yeah, still trying to get me. Let's back up a little more. Still trying to get me. Oh! Shoot me, my big arse. Okay, I'm to the point where they stop shooting. Or maybe the hacking computer is not taking it over. Good thing I had the welders on. Because, yeah, don't dare get out the cockpit now. That's my mistake before. But it's the welders will keep any damage from happening. I can turn them off right now. We're just going to wait a minute for it to take over. Yeah, we're continuing here. We're almost done with this episode. What I'm going to do is pause this until the hacking computer has a chance to take hold of everything here. And it's really hard to figure out whether it has or not. But if they stop shooting at me, that's a good sign, right? I mean, it will take a while, but that hacking computer should take this ship over. About the only thing we have is the beacon on the top to tell us. So I'm thinking about getting out and cutting my way into the ship a bit, just to get access to something, anything. Let's get the light on. I put the hacking computer there. You can do multiples of them. Where will this get me? Mind you, this ship is still active and will shoot me if it gets the chance. But the hacking computer is set. And it is going through its paces to, I don't know if this will actually get me anywhere. It did, but there could be something in there shooting me momentarily. Oh, look at that. I'm looking for a conveyor or something. I'm looking for an access point. Don't really care about this stuff where it's going to go. I'll pick it up later when my ship cuts this apart. I want an access point. I want to get, let's say, to the back of this cargo pod. Then see when it becomes mine. One over and one down, I think. Just about mine. I think I'll pick all this up and stuff it in the cargo pod. Oh, 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 oh! It's shooting at me again. How did it get shooting at me again? Really? See? My luck. Why are they shooting at me again? We didn't drift. Pissed off somebody. Oh, the other outpost is shooting at it because it's not pirate anymore. That's what's going on. It's not really truly pirate, but we should have. Or is it shooting at itself? Something is targeting the Cerberus here, and I thought we took both. Well, maybe we missed a weapon over there on the other one. That's very interesting. Well, we're not getting shot, but the Cerberus is. Actually, the Cerberus isn't. I don't know what's making that noise. My weapons don't make that kind of noise. Oh, maybe it's an internal. An internal weapon that's still... Oh, I had the... You got to be kidding me. Anyway, we're at the end of the episode, so thank you for coming on a journey with me, and I will see you next time.